Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's great to have you here. Today, we dive into a question that never seems to fade. Did George Orwell's 1984 predict the world we live in today? Let's find out. What if the most dangerous surveillance device isn't a telescreen on the wall, but the smartphone in your pocket? What if the most powerful language of control isn't newspeak, but algorithmic feeds shaping what we see, click, and even believe? Orwell gave us unforgettable images of control. Big Brother, thought crime, the Ministry of Truth. But here's the real question. In 2025, do his warnings still hold? Orwell anticipated the patterns: surveillance, language manipulation, policing of thought. But our reality is different. Not a single-party dictatorship. Instead, power today is networked, data-driven, commercially entangled. Control flows through states, corporations, and algorithms. Not just one party pulling the strings. And in this journey, we'll explore 5 themes: surveillance, language, thought, war, and governance. So how close are we to Orwell's nightmare? And more importantly, what tools do we have to chart another path? Orwell's telescreens never slept. They watched, they listened. In 2025, surveillance is wider and subtler. Smartphones, smart speakers, and smart homes collect constant data. Ad tech companies build profiles of billions, often more deeply than governments. Meanwhile, states double down. China deploys live facial recognition across major cities. The UK and the US experiment with predictive policing. But here's the difference. Today's surveillance is hybrid. Private firms monetize attention. States piggyback or regulate. As Shoshana Zuboff warned, surveillance capitalism is no less totalizing than Big Brother. Yet, oversight exists. European courts have struck down bulk data collection. Encrypted messaging apps give millions some privacy. In 1984, newspeak erased words to erase thought. Today, control works differently. Algorithms curate our feeds. Content moderation decides what we see or never see. Deep fakes and synthetic voices blur fact and fiction. Remember the viral Pelosi video in 2019? Slowed down to make her look drunk. That was only the beginning. By 2025, deepfake tools are everywhere. Trust in evidence itself is fragile, and authoritarian regimes go further. Russia criminalizes dissent about its wars. Myanmar shuts down the internet to silence protest. There's no single ministry of truth. Instead, battles overlap. Governments, platforms, activists, and users all fighting to define reality. Counterpoint? Unlike Orwell's static newspeak, today's digital world has resistance. Fact-checkers, transparency reports, counter-speech networks. In Orwell's world, thought crime was fatal. Today we see echoes, softer but real. Employees censor themselves under workplace monitoring. Students hold back opinions, afraid of online backlash. In China, social credit pilots link civic behavior to reputation. Online, deplatforming and shadow bans feel like modern vaporizations. Critics say they enforce conformity. Supporters say they protect communities. But unlike Oceania, democracies still leave space for dissent. Independent media, academic debate, encrypted channels. The chilling effect is real, but so are protections. Orwell imagined endless war between superstates. And today, the echoes are there. The US and China lock horns over AI and semiconductors. Russia's war in Ukraine reshapes Europe's security map. The Middle East sees new conflicts. BRICS expands, shifting global power. But the battlefield isn't just military, it's sanctions, cyber attacks, supply chains, and emergencies become the excuse. Remember COVID-19? Borders closed, surveillance expanded, extraordinary powers became normal. Yet the world is multipolar. Institutions like climate accords and AI safety summits try to steer us. Orwell's Ministry of Truth rewrote history. In 2025, the closest match? Platforms Meta, TikTok, X, billions of posts removed or promoted. Governments step in too. The EU's Digital Services Act demands accountability. India pushes for traceability of encrypted messages. The tension is clear. Safety, sovereignty, freedom, and here's where agency matters. Societies do have levers: transparency mandates, privacy-focused procurement, media literacy in schools, encryption and privacy tech, strong courts and watchdogs. Unlike Orwell's ministry, this system is messy, contested, and open to pushback. So, did Orwell predict our future? Partly yes, but he could not see how these forces would spread across states, across corporations, into the code itself. The real question isn't, are we already in 1984? It's this: will we let these systems harden into something unaccountable? Or, through oversight, education, and civic resolve, chart a different course? Big Brother is not inevitable. The future depends not just on who watches us, but on how we choose to watch back. Subscribe to the Timeless Tales podcast. Your stories, your time.